This case is a story as old as time itself. It's about the lust for gold and what somebody will do for that gold. And I submit to you that when that text, you'll take it back there, you'll be able to see it. A year before this happened, when Jeff Spence, they're talking in a group text with Karen, Jeff, and Caitlin, and they say, hey, what am I going to do, about work? I want to start a business. Jeff Spence lights the fuse. He lights the fuse and says, Assassin's Inc. And she says, I don't think I could do that. And he said, you hire the talent. Now, that may be fun and games, but you've got to take that into context of his other daughter, Carolyn, who he said was filled with hate. Do you believe that? Do you believe Carolyn, his other daughter, came up here and took the stand and testified to you motivated by hate? She told you that she lived in fear of her father, Jeff Spence, and what he would do to her family and her husband. That moment in the McDonald's when they met, and she said, I saw an aggressive side of my father that I had never seen before, is important because it corroborates what Caitlin said. And that shift. The lust for gold and what people will do. And I submit to you that, David Hill says he has 2 daughters, I have 3. And there's I don't want to get too philosophical, but, your daughters are a joy in their youth, and they are your companions in your old age. And what have you heard here? You've heard some main character delusion by Jeff Spence that perverted that whole idea and saw his 2 daughters as opportunities, a scheme